Welcome to TradeSetup in the morning Jumpstart for the 9th of September. Okay, we had the Apple release the iPhone 7 overnight, and the market didn't take that too well. The stock was down 2.6%, but we had energy stocks with crude oil inventories come out a lot lower than expected, and that buoyed the market a bit. Okay, we had the SPY futures that closed down 13 points overnight. S&P 500 futures closed down just 7 points. The FTSE closed up at 22.5 points. The DAX futures closed down 75.5 points. Gold finished $7 lower. Oil finished up quite a bit at $1.82. CRB index was up 3.18 points, and the Aussie's currently around 76.45. Okay, looking now at the 30-minute chart on the ASX 200. Now, we obviously opened yesterday and got smashed on the open, go test down at 53 level, and we bounced into the close. Then we pretty much opened the night session and just traded lower rest of the night, so we just continued low, made that lower high at 53.87 to continue that minor short-term trend down from 54.33. We can see those higher lows build, and we've tagged and pushed through that 53 level. Now we bounced up today. We may expect a pop. I don't particularly expect that push back up to 53.87 today, being a Friday, but I do expect a bit of a washout and maybe more consolidation action. But we'll see how that plays out. Over to the Aussie dollar 4-hour chart. Yesterday when we alerted, we were around this level, overbought. We were expecting a bit of a spike up, which we did get. We spiked up to the 77.25 mark. I thought the potential was to spike a bit higher to 77.50, and then obviously we failed and took out that minor higher low there at 76.50. So what we probably would expect from here is a bit more contraction action, bit of a pop-up, maybe retest to this level here, 76.93, and then again we'll roll over, make a lower low, but then somewhere we'll find the base. We'd expect to find the base and that leg up there, build a base to push back up through 77.50. On to gold now. This 4-hourly chart also. That overall longer term trend is up, and we have seen just a bit of contraction there, forming lower highs, another lower high here, a bit of consolidation and a push lower again. We made that lower low, only minor, to retest that 13.05 level. We bounced up off there, so that was rejected quite well. We are in oversold territory, which is not too bad, so that where you'd expect a bit of a higher low to build here for a push back up, potentially through that, to break out of that downtrend, that short-term downtrend through 13.56, potentially up to the 13.75 mark. We'll see how that plays out. We could just get another lower high, short-term lower high, another lower low, and then build a bit of a base there, or even be retesting, spike down to the sort of somewhere around the 13.20 level. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, on to AMA Group. This is the daily chart of AMA. We alerted this around the 97.5 mark, around this level. We got that breakthrough. We would have been nice to get that a little bit lower there, but anyway, that was a nice little setup, and that's pushed higher on the back of some news. And we saw that high spike, pullback, retest of 10 or dollar mark, dollar even, and then we've continued higher, so we've got a nice continuation pattern there, expecting it up into the 110 mark, which we've got yesterday. It is an overbought territory, so we'll be watching this closely. We may look to take some profits off the table here at 110 just to lock in some gains, and then we may give it a bit more room, but we'll see how that goes today. That's looking strong. That pattern, the overall trend, that pattern there is really nice. So really with that projection, this leg up there is about that level there, so it may be a little bit overextended, so we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, speak to you again tomorrow.